had a very rural upbringing and I've always loved animals, so becoming a vet was always the natural choice for me. Every school holiday from about the age of 15 I would spend working on different types of farm, and when I was 18 I spent 6 months on an intensive indoor pig farm. On my first day being shown around by a farm worker, we came across a piglet with a broken leg. He picked her up by the back legs and proceeded to smash her head on the concrete floor. I had to sit down in shock at this point. This was an exemplary farm. It was clean, well managed, not like something you'd see on the news with horrific, dirty conditions. I went into the pig industry because I wanted to effect change from the inside, but the reality fell sadly short. It was almost every day that I was walking onto farms and seeing or doing something that would make your blood curdle. I spent days standing on the slaughterhouse line, assessing dismembered bodies hung up in front of me. I would go into farms for disease investigation and have to shoot pigs between the eyes and literally scramble their brains with a screwdriver. And honestly, I don't know why it took me so long to make the connection and make the change in my own consumer choices. And I have years of guilt to contend with there and memories and trauma, which is why I feel it's so important for me to speak out now. I've worked for some of the largest corporations in the UK. I've seen every scale of farming, every system of farming there is to see, and I've tried it all. But if that farmer doesn't want to change what they're doing, they won't. The fundamental issue here, and particularly for vets, is that farmers pay for their welfare inspections and they pay Red Tractor for accreditation, pay the National Pig Association for protection. If they don't like what you have to say, you find yourself out of a job. They'll go and find someone who's willing to toe the company line. I've been ordered off a farm with a shotgun before. I've been banned from premises. I've been fought, bullied, mocked for trying to do the right thing and trying to adhere to the oath that I swore as a vet entering the profession. There's a huge disconnect in the veterinary profession between the animals that we love and care for as our best friends and the animals that we put on our plate. I used to sob every time I had to put somebody's beloved pet to sleep, but then be expected to go on farm and do the exact same thing in a brutal and robotic way to farmed animals. And every one of these animals' lives is cut short prematurely, either marched into gas chambers or electrocuted and having their throats cut against their will. I've looked at this from every angle. I went through a phase of buying organic, free-range meat. But the suffering is universal. The only solution is to stop paying for these products altogether and take responsibility. I feel I'm finally using my love of animals and my experience to best effect, and my anger and sadness at these industries to do something positive, and that is to end factory farming.